What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Movie Therapy, where I, Chase Lee, talk to you as my therapist, and we're going to go ahead and just talk about a movie that I've seen, break it down in real time, and, maybe if I'm on the fence about a movie, maybe I can change my mind in real time, and we can come to a conclusion, but I just wanted to talk about it with you guys, and the movie I want to look at is Master, so let's talk about it. So this one comes to us from Amazon Prime Video, and it hits Amazon Prime Video this Friday, March 18th, if you choose to watch it, regardless of what I'm about to say. So this one is directed by Mariama Diallo. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And the film tells the tale of two African-American women that begin to share disturbing experiences at a predominantly white college in New England. I didn't know anything going into this. I just knew I wanted to see it because I'm a fan of Regina Hall. So, and it looked really eerie just from the poster. I never saw the trailer, so I looked at the poster. I was like, that looks disturbing. It looks like it could be a good time. I'm in the mood to watch another good horror film after I saw X. So, yeah, let's watch Master. So I saw it. I like it. The ending is it kind of falls a little flat for me. And honestly, I wanted to see more. So that might just be more of a selfish critique. But other than that, I thought this was a really interesting piece of just art. And so that's the way I kind of looked at it, because director and writer Mariama Diallo really kind of has a unique voice in storytelling. She is a black woman, and this tells a tale of two black women who are experiencing these kind of like unnerving and disturbing occurrences at this college that have like this deep-rooted history of racism. And seeing that perspective, I am not a person of color, and so I will never understand that experience in America, but I can be empathetic in that sense, and I can understand where they're coming from. And I think that's kind of the whole point, is just someone's perspective of like a person of color and what their experience is sometimes in this country, and that there isn't a lot of direct racism, but there's a lot of underlying racism that still happens that can't really be caught or really be prosecuted. It's kind of done in a very underhanded way, and that is what's disturbing to a lot of people that experience that in this country, and people get away with it. It's this thing that haunts people of color, and it just really never goes away. It's always lurking behind them. So that they use racism and just kind of like that unsettling feeling that maybe people of color have towards, people, towards white people that have said some things or whatever. It's stuff that always haunts and just never goes away. And it's something that is really sad. And so I thought from that perspective of the person of color, and more specifically the black experience in this country, I thought was really powerful, coming from Mariama's voice and really showing us what it feels like. It feels like someone's stalking you. It feels like a horror film sometimes. There's a lot of great nightmare scenes in this film, and the way they're shot, the way they're edited, the way they're lit, and how the director utilizes shadows and really just kind of keeps things in the background, so you don't really know what's going on, but there's something kind of unsettling about it. So I liked it from a visual perspective, and really just executing the terror and the tension in each scene. I thought it was really well done also from that perspective. I thought the performances were really well done. I love Regina Hall to death. It's unfortunate that my first exposure to her was Scary Movie. So now that when I see her in like a drama or anything else that's not a comedy, it's always been hard for me to adjust, because I've always just seen her. I was introduced to her in the Scary Movie franchise. So, but I thought her performance was really well done here. Like, when she starts out, like, she's the headmaster of this college, and like she's supposed to be in charge, but like as she starts to see things happen with a certain student, she realizes there's a lot more just disturbing stuff that's happening behind the scenes that really doesn't hit her until the end. And it's just a really great character arc of just realization and just, you know, coming to fruition of like how bad it actually is with this college. And so, yeah, I thought her performance was really, really well done. I've seen a lot of criticisms online of this film not really having like a direct tone. It's kind of all over the place, like, because there are certain things that make this film feel like a dark comedy sometimes, just from the way it is cut from scene to scene. A lot of it is abrupt, so it has that sensibility where it could be funny or like a very like nervous laughter situation, but I think it was more just like the director wants to throw you off of your equilibrium, if you will, and she wants you to feel kind of paranoid and thrown off balance like the main characters are. So that's my perspective of why some of the editing is abrupt and just kind of like cuts really direct sometimes and just goes on to the next scene and maybe comes back to the original scene. So I can understand people's criticism of that, but I didn't really find it to be jarring in tone. I knew exactly what the director was going for as soon as the movie started. Yeah, I like it. I think this will be a unique watch for most people. I think a lot of people will think it's okay or maybe the tone's a bit off, but for me it worked. And yeah, I would like to see more from this director. I think she's got a unique talent for storytelling and just her personal perspective. So I want to see more of that. So what did you guys think of Master? Thank you for letting me ramble on about it, but did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was okay? I'd like to know all that stuff, but thank you for joining me on this movie therapy session today and listening to me ramble on about Master. If you want to watch it, it is on Amazon Prime Video this Friday, March 18th. But thank you for joining me for this session, and I will see you guys for the next one. Goodbye.